Okay, I finally got back here in my shop again, and this is the piece of metal that was bent on the front of my trailer. And I got me a framing square, a speed square, and I marked this right here all the way around, and on this side, marked this one, and I marked it right there in the center. And I took my plasma cutter and cut that, cut this, cut this. I had to do a bunch of wiggling on it to get it to break loose because it's just where a couple of the welds were. I didn't want to gouge it up too bad. And I'm not through welding it yet, but that's way straighter than it was when I started. But this little piece of metal right here, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it goes like this just a little bit. And I had this pipe wrench on it, which is I don't know how big that pipe wrench is, but it's every bit of close to 20 inches or better. And then I had this big old piece of pipe right here on the end of that, and I was bouncing up and down on that thing, and all I was doing was bending the top of it where it was banana shaped. And I didn't buy enough steel to replace that too. I should have, but I didn't. So what I did is I made me a cut on the left and the right, not all the way through, just back a ways, and then I brung it back this way. And then after I got this top piece in, then I took a C-clamp and clamped it this way and drew it back in really tight and spot welded. Actually, I spot welded everything, then went back and welded everything. And I just got through welding everything on the back, on the front. I've got to grind everything down and do it again. And then I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna do the other side, then grind this side down and do it again. But it's looking pretty good. I've still got to weld this corner and right there, and then right in there. Get all that welded. The other day, my wife bought me a new zero tip for my power washer. And after I got these fenders all beat out the best I could and got all the old wood off of it and everything, I thought I'll take it outside and I'll power wash it and see how much of this paint I can knock off. I was out there just power washing away, just going over every piece of steel with a zero tip spinner. And I was just tooling along there, and I started washing this wheel. I hit that valve stem, and that zero tip spinner cut that valve stem. And that's the first time I'd ever used that zero tip. And about that time, my mom showed up, and I kind of stuck that thing in the grass, and you can use that thing to cut grass. I call it an aqua weed eater, man. That thing is amazing how strong it is. And anyways, I'm just fixing to take me a break and go do a couple things, and I thought I'd bring you up to where I was at. Little plasma cutter did fantastic. I got it out, used it, and everything worked really well with it. While I'm thinking about it, let me shut my air off. And but yeah, it's going good. It's looking good. I got the paint for this thing yesterday. I'm going to paint it the same color. I'm going to paint it. It's as close to this color as they can get without using metal flake. And my other trailer's just about this color too, if I remember correctly. But anyways, that's my plan. Works out or not, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, you guys have a good day, and I'll bring you back on when I get a little further down the road.